Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm finally going to be doing the IronHeart review. The show ended, it's been some time, so let's just jump right into it, starting off with the show details. So IronHeart is a 6-episode miniseries from Marvel following Riri Williams, played by Dominique Thorne, after the events of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It was directed by Sam Bailey and Angela Barnes. The show was originally supposed to come out in 2023, but they delayed it until June 24th, 2025. Did the delay help make a better story? We are about to find out. Spoiler warnings ahead. So, to start off the review, the overall tone. So, for me, the overall tone of the story was dealing with grief, loss, and confronting the past on both Ironheart's part and the main villain, the Hood's part. As Ironheart has to deal with the fact that her AI that she made for her suit ended up being a construct of her best friend who was killed in a drive-by incident because she was listening to music that her best friend's brother made using her voice or something like that. So because she was thinking about it, her AI ended up basically making their entire personality and making a actual like physical digital construct of her best friend. And the Hood had to think about the decisions that he made that gave him his powers, which is also destroying his body and like taking his life away. So, with that being said, let's go into the setting. The setting, it took place in modern day Chicago, so I think it's cool that the Windy City got some love. That's just simple. Okay, so the acting. I think the acting wasn't the best from the main actress, Dominique Thorne. I think she was a lot more convincing and had a better performance in Black Panther Wakanda Forever as a supporting role, surprisingly. So I don't really know what happened with this one. I think maybe they wanted it to be so serious and wanted her to kind of be this like complicated character with many layers and all stuff like that. But I don't even think she really had many layers. I think she just kept making like these weird decisions and was just doing weird things. I don't think her character really would have done being such a genius as she was. So I think that that was kind of weird. I think the Hood, he was good. He was charismatic. He was, this like leader, this kind of twisted version of Robin Hood. It was played by Anthony Ramos, who was also in Transformers Rise of the Beast, I believe. So it's kind of cool seeing him now in the MCU. So hopefully we definitely see more of him. But yeah, I think his power was pretty cool. And I think his acting was, like I said, he was this kind of cool, sly, charismatic, but you could see he had a lot of like internal things going on and stuff like that. So I think he actually did better in portraying his character. We had Alden Ehrenreich. I don't know if I said that, I probably butchered that. Basically playing Obadiah Stane's son, and we kind of find out what happened with him and how he was not trying to be like his dad. He loved tech, but he just loved buying black market tech and wasn't trying to actually like touch anything, or he didn't want to become like his father whatsoever. But it kind of ends up happening in a weird way. So his acting was kind of good. He was this, like super nice guy who wasn't trying to like basically I guess draw attention to himself, and then he kind of becomes like somewhat evil. It was just weird. But the plot was eh. I think the plot could have been better. It's not a terrible show. I just think it could have had more depth to it. I mean, it dealt with, like I said, grief, loss, dealing with bad choices, dealing with consequences, things like that. It was serious, which I think, we do need more serious projects in the MCU, especially leading up to Doomsday and Secret Wars. But I just think that, I don't know, it felt like also the main character is supposed to be somebody who's in college. Like, it had a lot of grown aspects to it. Like, I'm not saying that she's not a grown up or anything like that, but I feel like because it was kind of street level, it should have felt more kind of street level, but it just felt off. It felt like she was dealing with characters she shouldn't have been dealing with and things like that. It just, I don't know. It wasn't the best. But I don't really know. But anyways, let's get into the plot twist. I think the plot twist was pretty good. Seeing Mephisto as the one who gave the Hood his powers, and after Ironheart beats the Hood, she talks with Mephisto and basically makes a deal to actually bring her best friend back, but is now, I guess, slowly killing her also. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna see her in Secret Wars or Doomsday, but I mean, I would hope to see more of Ironheart. I hope she possibly even gets to season two and it's a bit better. I think that delay, it helped it, but didn't help it at the same time. I think they didn't really know what direction they wanted to go to for Ironheart. So overall, because I used to do like specific gradings on each section, now I want to just do like each section and then give an overall just grade in total. The show for me gets a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. It could have been better. So 6.5 out of 10, that is my official review for Ironheart. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, click the notification bell for more movie reviews, TV show reviews. I might get into gaming reviews, anime, I don't know. Anyways, make sure you guys should support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.